coming. Jeez, no heckling, please. We're nervous enough. Hold on.
Alright, so does this one not work? Is that why I'm making out of this one?
I think you have to get...
Wait, does this work?
Oh. They're doing the bells in the back.
There you go, okay. Alright, so thank you all for coming. This is good.
No heckling. We can't handle it. We're not set up for it.
No.
Not even for thank you heckling.
Why do they speak? I don't understand.
They're supposed to be a fourth wall because we're on a stage.
We got these stools and everything.
Yeah.
We should be like Simon and Garfunkel. So here's how it's going to go. Just to give you a sneak preview, we just love to do that. So we're going to talk about our new book, Grayson for a little bit.
Oh, and if you're in the back and you can't hear, because David's mic seems a little in and out, raise your hand if you can't hear.
Okay.
Well,
it's hard. All right. Do I really have to hold the mic this close?
You might.
You
might.
If I try this one.
Who got shot?
Power. Whoa.
Just stay that close to it.
I got the power.
Well, I know it's weird, but just stay that close to it.
Right.
So here's what's going to happen. We're going to talk about this book that we wrote, Will Grayson, which came out like 5 days ago, or 6 years ago, depending on whether time is actual or relative. And then we are going to read dramatically from selections of each of our chapters with a special guest.
Exactly. Then, question and answer.
You got to point your mouth right at the mic.
How my voice works. I feel like I'm going through adolescence.
But you have to get the breath has to hit the mic.
It's like my bar mitzvah all over again. New crowd in a church.
Okay, let's do it. I'm doing this primarily to prove a point.
Okay.
Which is that they are the same. Okay.
But then why is mine working?
But mine is working too, you will notice.
I guess we just didn't get along. Alright, so...
And then lastly...
But not leastly, we are going to be signing books.
Answering your questions.
And oh no, I said answering questions.
Oh, I forgot that.
But then we...
I didn't hear it because the mic wasn't working.
I might have chanted it in Hebrew. That was probably... yes, we will do questions and answer. Hopefully you'll have wonderful questions. Then we are going to sign, I am guessing, at that table there. We are going to do it orderly by rows, so you can spend a lot of quality time with the people around you. It hopefully shows your seat location really well. We are totally happy to sign as many books as you brought, as long as they are by us. They are selling if you laugh, you'd be surprised.
You would be surprised.
Ask us to write and sign books that aren't, although we're not in the bookstore, so that would be, you'd have to be pretty premeditated to have brought like your copy of
People probably did.
And then, alright, so that's what we will do. Again, they're selling our backlist as well as the book back there. So we encourage you to buy as many books as possible. Some people are always nervous that we won't sign more than one. No, we love to sign as many as possible.
It's a pleasure.
The things we will not do, we are not going to sign anything besides books. We caused a minor epidemic by agreeing to sign one girl's shoe last night, and suddenly everybody was taking off their shoes, which made for a very unpleasant atmosphere, if you know what I mean. We will not sign skin, etc., etc. Again, you'd think, who wants to sign skin? The other thing, and we apologize ahead of time for this, is that we are not going to be able to stop and pose for pictures with you. There are too many of you, the line gets too long.
and then the people at the end of the line hate you, and it's just bad karma, because those people at the end of the line, they go home with such negative feelings toward you, and then that ruins the whole vibe.
Yeah, man.
But we do want to say thank you very much to RJ Julia for making this event possible, which is a great book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In lieu of posing for pictures with you while we're signing, we are going to have a very special picture posing moment now. Ready?
I don't have a camera. All the flashing.
Yep.
Oh.
And done.
Hands up. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, so John, how did Will Grayson come to be?
Well, at the time, this was, take your minds back to January of 2005, when some of you were probably 4, and some of you, someone was just like, I was 5. That just totally happened. So some of you were 5, and in January of 2005, my first novel, Looking for Alaska, was about to come out. It came out in March of 2005, and David Levithan sent me an email saying that he had read an advanced reader's copy and that he really liked the book, and it was pretty much the first piece of fan mail I had ever received, and I found it very enjoyable. And I wrote him back and I said, I love David's book, Boy Meets Boy, which had come out in 2003. And I wrote him back and I said, I love your book. And then we started talking on the telephone all the time. Each Friday afternoon, we'd talk on the telephone about books and publishing and all kinds of stuff. And one day, he said to me,
I have an idea for a book. And I had just finished writing a book called Nick and Nori's Infinite Playlist with my friend Rachel Cohn.
Have you seen the stars?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't seen them.
Look at the stars, see how they shine for you, and all the things that you do.
Go on.
But they're not yellow. Anyway, so I was really into this collaboration thing. It's something that I've always loved doing, and I've had an amazing time with Rachel doing, and I wanted to do more of them. And one of the ideas I had was to write a book about different characters who all shared the same name, partially because one of my best friends is named David Levithan, and we are constantly confused for one another, which is cool, except for the fact that he is a brilliant modern dancer. He dances with the Mark Morris Dance Group, which is one of the best dance groups in the country. And
It is the best dance group in the company.
Exactly. And so people in college, when we were both there at the same time, would mistake us and would come up to me and be like, dude, you look like such a clumsy oaf, but on stage you were beautiful. And I have to be like, not me. Not me. So John was the first person I called about it and told him this idea, and immediately we just clicked into it. And so the novel start, we decided we didn't want it to be a back and forth novel where the characters were in the same place, like two guys with the same name going to the same school. We decided we wanted them to be in different suburbs of Chicago and have them meet halfway, so that the book was structured like an act. That's amazing. I knew we didn't need that PowerPoint.
That would have been the only slide. If we'd been to every place on the tour, we'd say, it was really important that you set up a PowerPoint for us. And then it was just like, click.
We would have been really popular then.
I'm doing that next time.
So all we really had to do was figure out where these two boys were going to meet and what day, which we did.